This is my future bonsai collection. See, I got a lot of pines. Got Scots pines over here. Japanese red pines. White pines. Japanese white pines. We try to grow these ones. Exposed roots. More Japanese white pines. By the way, all these are grown from seed. About 5 years old is the oldest ones. These are Japanese black pines. This one's gonna be exposed roots. Many exposed roots. Oh, this is Itoi. This is a Scots pine. 5 years old. Or going to 5 years next season. More Scots pines. Scots pine on a rock. Exposed roots Scots pines. Basically what I'm doing to the white pines. We'll be doing the same over here. I mean, I did what I'm doing over there with the white pines. Putting them in a long pot, let them grow long roots. Then after that, do that. Then eventually they'll fuse. At least I'm hoping. Right here, Japanese larch. This one is hanging over. Got Japanese red pines down here. I broke this one like somewhere over here about 2 months ago, but it's still green somehow. I wired it to try to stabilize it, but this is like broken in half because I tried to wire it in the winter. That was a mistake. Like I tried to wire them like that and it chopped, or it broke right there and there's no buds below. It's still looking alive to me, so I'm hoping it survives. We'll see about that. Got a couple more Japanese red pines. These are grown from seed as well. All these pines are grown from seed, but this one is the red pines are 1 year younger than the Japanese black pines. But they're not that far behind though. They're coming through. Got the western hemlock. This is also, I believe, 1 year younger than the first batch, the first batch was the Japanese black pines. This guy. These guys. And also the Japanese white pines. These guys were part of the first batch of seeds that are germinated. What else was there? I think those are the first. Oh, and these blue atlas cedars grown from seed at the same time. Oh, and the Scots pines, of course. I don't know if you've seen this one. Yeah. These Japanese red pines, I was thinking of growing them in like a forest, but I think I'm gonna change my mind on that and separate them because I don't see a lot of Japanese red pines information out there, so I'm gonna do some testing with that. Over there, I got some Japanese black pines that I'm trying to grow. Like these Pinus quintangensis grown from seed. They're like the Japanese white pine, apparently. I've got cuttings over there that I'm hoping survives. It's a makeshift greenhouse. It worked before, so I'm hoping it works again. Okay, let's see the deciduous material. I got the hawthorn, Chinese elm, drop their leaves, a couple Japanese maples, more Japanese black pines. There's too many of those. Might have to sell some. This is probably the closest thing to a bonsai that I have. It's a hawthorn that was collected. This is the only thing that's basically not grown from seed or cutting. Got more Scots pines, one random black pine there. I gotta organize this. The whole about this, I don't know what it is, but I saw this tree outside, took a little cutting, and it's growing. I think it's a Hinoki cypress. Yeah. But I got more stuff on the other side. My Japanese maples are on this side because it's less sunny on this side. They were getting sunburned on that side. But I got Japanese maples. These ones are 1 year younger, all from seed. So they each all have different genetic material. Like this one right here. The parent tree was Arakawa. And I'm thinking they inherited the rough bark characteristics. This one right here is from a Deshojo, and it had very bright red leaves. So I think it inherited the Deshojo characteristics. All these grown from seed. I'm hoping I get them to inherit good characteristics. Got a couple, what's it called, issue cuttings. I think they might root because they're not dying. Focus, come on. Yeah. It's in the winter. What's today? December 31st. And it's still very green, so I think those cuttings might succeed. Yep. This is a forsythia. I air layered a piece from this tree. Right here. Let's go back on the other side to show you the air layer. Keeping the camera down so I don't get other neighbors in the footage. Oh yeah, that forsythia I air layered. There is the air layer. Pretty nice to me. That's my tour. Oh, and both of this. That is also an air layer of a, what's it called, a boxwood. I'm hoping they back, but I don't know if they do. But that is air layer of boxwood. They're all mixed up right now, so you really can't tell which is which. But yeah, it's a boxwood. This is rosemary. This is thyme. Well, the thyme is basically almost dead. I don't know if it's gonna survive. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. There's not many green left, so it might not survive. Got more hemlock right there. Got this Scots pine right here. Oh yeah, this camera has trouble focusing. It's also kind of like exposed roots. This spring, I intend to do a lot of repotting. So if you want to see any progress on these guys, subscribe and you'll see the progress. Hopefully, at least. Japanese black pine. This guy, I think he's gonna have very good exposed roots. These roots should be flaring out like that guy too. This is that exposed root earlier that I showed you. All these are Japanese black pines. Alright, we'll just cut the video there. Already mentioned the Japanese larches, right? Also has this other larch. I know it's not a Japanese larch, but it's actual larch from a tree that was growing in the streets of Seattle. This one, the only short pine that I have, I believe it's a short pine or a jack pine. I'm not sure what it is, because this was a volunteer. Got the exposed roots. I'm kind of excited for these exposed root Japanese white pines. Focus. There you go. They got fat buds. Look at this bud right here. They're very healthy. They're about 5 years old. Super healthy. Look at that fat bud right there. Who says Japanese white pines are weak? These are on their own roots and they're not weak whatsoever. They're extremely vigorous. Well, not vigorous, but they're extremely, what would you call it, resilient. They are vigorous actually. Look at this one. It has a even fatter bud with multiple tiny buds. This was Japanese white pines seeds collected from like street trees in the streets of Western Washington, Seattle area. Alright, we'll finish the video here. I don't know what I expected to record, but there you go.